Now, I'm listening to what should be a legal agreement with regard to this car. Don't tell me what your family does. Don't tell me she lived with your mother and you didn't pay rent. I'm not interested in the fact that you bought a bed. I want you to tell me how you paid her back for this $2,100. You tell me.
Okay, now at the beginning of all this, we had said each other as a couple that we would help each other because she also brought 2 kids to the table. It was a very burden on my back.
Would you tell me the agreement?
Yes, okay, the agreement was, okay, she put the money down for the car. If I paid her back, then we would be able to jump into an apartment, you know, and start doing our thing like grown, you know what I'm saying? Well, we did it, okay.
No, now you're looking over here. First you were looking over here. You had an agreement.
We had an agreement. Okay, first of all, let me tell you the agreement. The agreement is she gets the car from me, I get a job, paid off, and get us into an apartment, which I did, Your Honor. I did all of that for her and her children, but we also had an agreement. So when things went south and she left back to Chicago because she had to, she had a case with DCS, so she had to go back. You know,
Fine.
so I understood that.
I'm waiting for the payback.
Yes.
How did you pay her back for the car?
I paid her back with cash. She was my girlfriend for a long time. You know, I paid her back. I didn't want nothing in paper. I didn't think this was going to ever come to this, Your Honor. And that's where I messed up because I dealt with someone that I should,
Just a second. I'm going to go back to what I said before. Are you telling me that you consider it payback, the money that you supported her with both before the car was purchased and after?
Your Honor, that was the agreement.
No. Listen, I want you to answer my question.
I consider it payback seeing as I paid her money for the car and got her a crib, a house, and paid for all the food and everything in that.
Yeah. That's not an agreement because you figured out that she went back to Chicago and you invested a lot of money in the relationship. You paid for her food. You paid for her children. You paid for her clothes. That's not a contract that's binding in a court, sir.
Who has a contract with their girlfriend, Your Honor? Who has a contract with their girlfriend at the time, you know?
What you have is not a contract.
Yeah.
What you have is not a contract. So what you have is a car that's jointly owned.
Yeah.
And that you were swift enough to put your name down as a lien holder. You didn't put any money into this car, but you listed yourself as a lien holder. You just said to me, who has a contract with their girlfriend?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to make a decision with regard to this jointly owned car that costs $2,000 as to who is going to own it. Because right now, the only thing that I know is that she paid for it and you have it. But I also know that from the time that you bought it, it's almost a year and it's not worth what it was before. You understand that?
Your Honor.
Hey, I'm not talking to you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what kind of car is this?
It's an 05 Chevy Cavalier.
Would you take a look and see what that car is worth?
I also have bill of sale.
I don't care what the bill of sale says.
$1,050.
That sounds perfectly reasonable. Where's the car now? In your driveway?
No.
Where is it?
It's actually at a friend's house.
Okay, good. Listen, give him back the copy of this. He's never going to be able to sell this car because he can't get her to sign it. I'm giving you $1,050, which is what the car is worth today. Do you understand?
Yes.
You lost $1,000, but you would have lost $1,000 anyway.
Yeah.
He has the car. You don't have the car.
No.
And you don't have any mechanism to get the car.
No.
Good. $1,050, judgment for the plaintiff. We're done.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
That's his personality. He's just mean.
To be honest, she's a gold-digging piece.
Like that. He's a deceiving liar.
Man, I should have found it out a lot earlier than I did.
I just wanted to get over with this.
They're broke on the street. You know, I'm not broke. You know, they see me and try to get money from me.
And I don't want to see him ever again or get near him ever again.
Gold digger, kick rocks.